Hi there, everybody. My name is Ian Oberg. I'm the director of the Health Benefits Navigation Program with WorkLife Leadership, and just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about a topic that's impacting quite a few people these days, and probably going back quite a bit, and then going forward too. So we're going to talk about medical bills and just some of the ways to maybe deal with those, take a little bit of the stress off your plate. They're often very confusing, they are stressful, and my goal today is to give you a little bit of information to hopefully help you feel a little more confident and comfortable when a large bill is either forthcoming or maybe you just got it in your mail. The first thing to do with anytime if you got health insurance is to get registered on the health insurance company's website. Set up an account for yourself. That will allow you to track your claims. You can search for providers to make sure you're seeing providers that are in your network, which is going to get you the highest level of coverage. You can also download the application for your phone. So whatever insurance company you have, they've all got an application for your phone. It does allow for the same thing where you can search your claims, which will allow you to keep track of them, search providers, all kinds of things. And that's going to make your life a lot easier when it comes to dealing with bills, talking to your providers and the insurance company. From there, some of the larger, more complicated bills are going to be emergency room visits or hospital stays. Whether you're admitted inpatient or if you're in the ER for an observation period. One thing you'll want to do, every single hospital or most hospitals have some sort of financial assistance program. Some of them have either what's called a charity or a forgiveness program as well. Sometimes that'll be presented to you while you're at the hospital. Other times you can just go on the hospital's website and that paperwork and those forms will be there for you. And it never hurts to apply just to see if you qualify for anything. Most of those are income-based, but those again can help reduce your out-of-pocket costs significantly. Some of your providers are going to be quicker to bill than others. So you might very well receive a bill from your provider before you receive something from your health insurance company. So if you're insured, every time you go in and you have a claim that's processed, the insurance company is going to send you what's called an explanation of benefits. It's not a bill, even though it does say at the top it's not a bill. It's often confused for one. What that document is your verification to match up against your doctor or your hospital's bill to make sure you're being billed correctly. So if you get a bill directly from a hospital right away and it just has a dollar amount on it, I recommend just giving the hospital a call or the provider and having them send you a detailed statement that gives you a breakdown of every single charge. And then from there, you want to review those charges to make sure that they're accurate, to make sure you receive those services. This is especially important with an inpatient or an ER stay because those bills, there's so many different line items on them that they can, sometimes there's charges that get thrown in there by accident. If there's a missed keystroke, maybe they've billed for something that wasn't performed. You just want to make sure you're on top of those to make sure you and the insurance company are paying for services that were actually provided. Before paying your bill, you usually get 30 days from the date the letter is received. They'll give you a date. You want to go online and match up the explanation of benefits from your insurance company against the bill. Are there charges on there on the claim that were denied? If there were charges that were denied, you're going to call the insurance company and find out. The explanation of benefits will show you some information. It'll say on the next page after the charge is broken down, it might have been this service isn't covered under the plan. Maybe there's a billing or coding issue. You can call the insurance company and say, hey, this looks like it was denied. Can you tell me what happened? And if it was a coding issue on the provider's side, the insurance company, if a contracted provider is the one providing the service, the insurance company can call the provider on your behalf quite often and get them to resubmit that bill for you and to submit it with the correct coding. That's very important. There are some times where a claim will come in and the insurance company just needs more information from you to then finish processing the claim. Maybe it's some sort of an injury where it might trigger internally at the insurance company to say, hey, was this related to an accident? Was it related to something at work? Is there another insurance involved? If that's the case, they're going to send you a letter asking those very questions. Quite often you can just check something on a form and send it back to them. You can call in. It's a very easy fix, but it is one that often gets overlooked by people and that just delays the processing of the claim, which again could end up in you receiving a bill. It doesn't make much sense. Again, it's important to be in constant contact with your provider and with the insurance company. Oftentimes, I know there are a lot of large hospital bills or large bills that come to people, and they'll stop opening their mail. And that has a huge trickle-down effect on all of our lives, which is, if it eventually becomes delinquent or goes to collections, that can, prevent you from maybe getting a lease or getting a loan for a car. While you might not be able to pay $500, $1,000 or more dollars, there are ways to work with the provider to make sure that that account doesn't go delinquent and again become a collection account. Medical debt is the number one cause of bankruptcy in the U.S. So I beg you to please open your mail. You can work with the provider. Again, there's the financial assistance programs. They're often willing to set up a payment plan with you. Maybe there are some times where if you're able to make a large lump sum payment, it's not the full amount, maybe the provider's willing to work that out with you. Just really depends. It never hurts to call and ask, never hurts to call the provider or the insurance company. Payment plans a lot of folks don't even know that you can do that, but you can absolutely look into that as an option. Some providers have, a limit. If you have a balance below a certain amount, they're going to require full payment. But again, you are your best advocate, and you want to be proactive about calling and just finding out what's available for you and for your family. Kind of concludes the session for today. It's a really important topic. We ask you to, reach out to ask questions to your insurance company. Ask human resources if they've got different areas where they can refer you to. I provide this service as well and help people quite a bit with this. So thanks for your time today, and hope you all are safe and well out there, and look forward to the next installment and talking to you again. So have a nice day.